A very warm welcome indeed. It's fabulous to have you with me and it's beautiful to be with you. Hope you're keeping well. Thanks very much for everyone who's been writing some very, very beautiful emails into my office. I really appreciate the fact that you enjoy the transmissions and the broadcasts that I do for you and the different way I put messages over and the jokes I have and the memories and stuff like that. Well, it's just me being natural, really. None of this is rehearsed. I've got the horses written down that I'm going to talk about, but essentially I'm just letting it happen, and whatever comes in goes out. Whatever comes in goes out. It's the best way, isn't it? And well, I've got a 33-1 double to come out in just one moment. Two horses running at Kempton Park, and remember, these are for Wednesday night, Wednesday, February the 2nd. Today, of course, is Tuesday, February the 1st, and it's a pinch and a punch for the first day of the month and no returns. Seriously, happy month, happy big month ahead, no question about that. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun at the bookmaker's expense. I'm looking for some huge wins. Last week I had a 14-1 double and a 40-1 double amongst many other winners as well, and I'm looking to do more than that in this first week. I'm looking to do some serious damage and serious damage to the wealth of the bookmakers and improve yours, that's for sure. So I've got a 33-1 double at Kempton. There was no video today. There was no video last night at 6 p.m. So I apologise if you were checking in and looking. Around about 1,000 people tuning in daily to my channel. It's trending upwards again, and I'm feeling very strong and very powerful. I was a little bit poorly just before Christmas. I had one or two things were happening and a bit of a cold, and it was a bit run down. It's been a long year, but it's not the case no more. I think you can tell by the vibrations. I'm picking up good vibrations. I've got the light. I've got it. I've got my racing colours. I've got my eyes peering out of the back there. Look, the old advert, what used to be in the Racing Post. I've got so much to show you about my cuttings, my testimonials, all that in due course. But what we need to talk, no, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to showing you around my office. There's plenty to see and plenty to read, and I think you'll find it interesting. I'm going to have a questions and answers. I'm going to do loads of things. It's going to be a fantastic year. Cheltenham around the corner. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, and as I say, it's great to have you with me, and I appreciate the emails, and especially off a gentleman who wrote in today who used to follow me in the 80s and 90s. And well, fantastic, really fantastic to have memories like that of in the racing, well, sporting life in those days, and big adverts on the wall and so much on Channel 4 teletext. Those were the days, as they say. Those were the days. Mary Hopkin, Mary Hopkin. Those were the days, my friend. We need to get on. So they're the two bets coming up at Kempton Park. We will fight them on the beaches. Two bets coming up at Kempton Park on two absolute knockers. I'm going to have two singles and an each way double at double carpet. There we go, the old 33-1. I'll give you them in a moment. But, and there is a but, with no bets today, there is something very special brewing in the Dundalk Racecourse tomorrow. On Wednesday, I'm going to hit the bookies hard. I've got two horses. They're running in the 2:30 and the 4 o'clock races. And I tell you what, the prices are not yet out, but they've got no form to recommend them whatsoever. But I have the word. 2 for a fiver. That's it. If you want them both, you can get on. Anticipating 100-1 double. You know how many winners I've had over in Ireland. I don't need to keep repeating this. You know how many horses win in Ireland from me. Stacks. And when they don't win, I have horses like over the weekend. I'm telling you what's happened over the weekend. Call the Tune, 25-1 to 14-1. Second, Raj third, that was in a bunch finish across the course. Raj Salad, 14-1 from 25-1 on Saturday. I had two horses, both each way on Saturday, Sunday, 25-1 to 14-1, 25-1 to 14-1, both placed each way. Tomorrow, the prices aren't out, but I anticipate 12 or 14-1 on both of them. So we're talking a ton plus double. But whatever happens, these horses are ready, and I've got the green light for them, and I expect them to run very, very big races. If you want them, you can have them. Click below. 2 for a fiver by PayPal. There is a lot of people getting on board these horses, and these horses have been backed very heavily, very heavily. Not surprised as well, because my members don't have to pay for these bonus bets. They get them free of charge. What a bargain they've got. £5 ago, they don't have to pay, because they came in November and joined my Syndicate Super Club. My Syndicate Super Club. If you've not been to my website, you can go there on petersracingtips.com. petersracingtips.com, and you can see a little bit about it, a load of winners, what's been going on since November. You know, on the very first day in November, 1st of November, I started with 1,000 to 1 treble. That's, that's fact. And it's all done and dusted and all recorded and all absolutely kosher. And my members know all about that because they have sent me untold testimonials and how much money they won on the 1st of November when we started the first day. I had a 10 to 1, 10 to 1, 9 to 1, all went in. And how could you make that up or how could you dream it up? You couldn't. But it did happen. It did happen. And since then, I've become in overdrive this year. I think it's 8 out of the last 9 bets have been winning ones. And I'm looking forward to a massive February and then Cheltenham around the corner and then Punchestown and Aintree and onwards to the flat and the night racing. Wow. My private club actually is full at the moment. It is full, oversubscribed. Actually, I've got a waiting list. So at the moment, I'm not taking any new members. And remember, my private bets are not distributed, not given on air. I nearly said distribute, not given on air. I really can't say that word. I'm not going to try once more. Distributed. Did it? Don't know how I done that. And I am actually only on Lucozade. Look, you can't. That is not cider. It's not a Magners. It's not a Scrumpy Jack. I have been known in my time to have 1 or 2 of them as well, like the old Scrumpy Jack. And Ansell's is quite a nice one as well. Nice cider, if you like your ciders. But that's Lucozade and a little bit of the old water there as well. Well, that's what I'm showing you. There could be something on the other side, couldn't there? The old brandy or something. But there isn't. There isn't. I'm just a bit high at the moment with the love it all. Love it all. I'm just loving it. You know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it more than I've ever loved it, to be honest with you. I've been in this business for 25 years, tipping horses for 25 years. And a lot longer before, working for the bookmakers for another 25 years. And I'm loving it more now than ever. And that's because of you loving me and following me on this channel and making this channel what it is. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate my private members, obviously. But they know that. They know that, and I know that, and we know that. And I better get on because I'm going on and on and on. But I've been waiting to come on. I've not been on here for a day and a half. I've been withdrawal symptoms. I need to say hello to you. You mean a lot to me, you really do. And without you, this wouldn't be happening, would it? I've had nearly 1 million views, you know. Nearly 1 million views in the last 18 months, 21 months. 1 million views. If you'd have said that before you started, amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Only started in the lockdown, 1 million views. I'm so pleased and so proud, and I'm so delighted with the following I've got, and so delighted with picking, untold winners. Untold winners. Untold winners. I think there's been near enough 1,000 winners on this channel, free of charge. And majority of them huge prices as well. Plenty of big prices. Right, with all that in mind, shall we go to Kempton Park? It's been lovely chatting and having a bit of fun, but we need to get serious because betting is a serious business if you want to try and win. And I've put a lot of time in these horses for tomorrow, and I've been through these races over and over again, and I've also had the word about these couple of horses over in Ireland that I shall be punting big time. I can tell you that, and they should be 12 and 14 to 1. They should be. They're both in big handicaps, 2:30 and 4 o'clock. And if you like them, 2 for a fiver, you can have them. As I say, coming off a weekend with Call the Troon and Raj Salad to add alongside 40 to 1 double on here on Saturday from Cheltenham, and another 14 to 1 double as well. And I want to thank all you regulars for coming along to the party. Let's go to Kempton Park, shall we? Just switch this on now so I can see what prices. A little bit slow in Ireland as always getting the prices out. They really are absolutely shocking, the bookmakers. It's a bit of follow the leader. They can't make their mind up. They're there to be shot at, and it's just how it works, and no one's willing to take a chance, so they just pull them up and then it's tracing paper across the board. But there we go. Nothing we can do about that. Without the bookmakers, you have to remember you can't get a bet on, so we can't call them. They are the arch enemy, but they're also an ally because it's great to be able to have a pop at. We wouldn't be able to have a bet, would you? If there weren't bookmakers. 4.55 at Kempton. We're going to start with the first bet of the day on this Wednesday. Remember, these are bets for Wednesday. In the opening race of the day, I'm very keen on a horse here. I think it's number 7. It is. It's number 7. It's called Strategic Fortune. Trained by John Butler. Very, very sharp operator, John Butler. Got a lot of time for him. When he sticks the money on, they generally go in. And I think the money might be on this. I do. It's ridden by a very good jockey, Danny Musgrove, who takes the reins on this gelding for the first time. The horse has been ridden by lady riders in the last 3 outings. It's had the geldings. Been had Grace McEntee on twice and Laura Pearson on once. Tomorrow it gets the full treatment with Danny Muscott riding off a mark of 47. It's come down £5 since December and put the big jockey on the man's job tomorrow. Ran well at Southwell last time, up went 5th of 9 to Bobby Joe Legg. And I think a reproduction that'll be good enough. But I really think this horse is potentially very well handicapped off a mark of just 47. Runs in a really stinking handicap, a 0 to 52, only 2,900 prize money. So it's a low class affair. And number 7, Strategic Fortune, gets my confident vote there. I'm going each way because of the price. Currently 11 to 2, I believe, with William Hills, and that looks tip-top, first-class value. And it's my first bet, an opening salvo of Wednesday's action, wishing my life away. Friday is Dundalk again, it's gone my mind. Fish and Chip Night and Dundalk, wow, what a partnership that is. Fish and Chips and Dundalk racing, absolutely ideal. Absolutely ideal. Mind you, anything with fish and chips is ideal. With a mushy piece, got to be mushy. Got to be mushy. And sometimes I get the old sausage, the long sausage, as they say, not battered, for Molly. She has the extra sausage on the side, and just chop it up into little bits for her, and she loves that, the old sausage there. The plain sausage, not the battered one. And no, the battered one's all right as well. But for Molly, she likes the other one. She likes the plain one. Right, 6:30 at Kempton is my second and final bet of this enjoyable message I've had with you. It's brilliant. I've enjoyed having your time with me, although I can't hear you. Hopefully you have a bit of fun with me and a laugh, even though you're thinking, go on. You can always do that with the thing, can't you? You can always scroll it to the end and you miss all my quips and all my hopefully interesting anecdotes. And it's up to you. You can do what you like, or you can just listen to me and we can have some time together. I think that's what it's all about. A bit of time together. It's only 10 minutes or so. And what's that? You can boil 3 eggs, or you can mash a couple of cups of tea. You know, whatever. I don't know. 10 minutes isn't long, is it? Not in your life, it's not. Anyway, 6:30 at Kempton. I'll give you this one now. Then don't forget, and I'm going to say it for the last time because I don't want to say you'll be sorry on Wednesday night after these two have won at Dundalk in the 2:30 and 4 o'clock, because I am back on Wednesday night at 6 and I shall be bringing you the results of Dundalk. I shall give you the results, win, lose or draw. Well, they can't draw unless they're dead eat, but I am going to bring you results at 6 o'clock, and if I say they've won, unless you're on, you are possibly going to go straight to bed in a darkened room and not come out for quite a while. So I don't want that to happen. I don't. So what I'd say is think very carefully about not buying these 2 tips and think very quickly about buying them. Get on board. 2 big bets at Dundalk tomorrow, and I expect them to run very big races indeed. Click the PayPal link below, seriously, and I'm not joking. Right, Kempton, 6:30. I'm all over this like a rash. It's number 3. It's called How Hard Can It Be? How Hard Can It Be? It's ridden by Holly Doyle, who rode it last time out, the filly, and rode it all right as well, 5th of 10, but it had a bit of a problem and she couldn't get through in traffic. Holly don't make too many mistakes, but I think she got caught out a little bit with the pace of the race, and I think this race is going to be run to suit it, and I think it's got an amazing chance. Well, I know it has. It's an 8-runner race. It's about 9 to 2 to your money. Looks a real cracking banker each way. Number 3, How Hard Can It Be? In the 6:30, the 8-runner, bang, dead 8. It's got the dead 8 at Kempton, and it gets my vote. Oh, that's it from me. I'm going to have another sip of my, it is Lucozade this, I'm going to have a sip of my Lucozade, and I'm going to say good luck, God bless, and I'm going to say give us a thumbs up if you've got it in your heart, and if you're not, well, what can you do? Listen, have a lovely night, and I'll speak to you at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and I'll bring you the result of the Dundalk double, 100 to 1. If that goes in, I'll tell you, it won't be Lucozade tomorrow night, that's for sure. It'll be, well, I think it'll be Dandelion and Burdock. Take it easy.